memory hole, a region of pop culture history so painful that no light can escape it.
Hey there, I'm Will Arnett, and this is Memory Hole, where we find videos that make you say, what the and we tell you exactly how the If there's one thing every parent today can agree on, it's that children are idiots, and we need to protect them from accidentally killing themselves. That's always been true, and it's why public service announcements, or PSAs, were created to educate kids about common dangers, like smoking, downhill tractor driving, and pay TV. By the 1980s, PSAs zeroed in on two major issues, drugs and sex. The anti-drug message was clear and to the point. Drugs will kill you, but my God, you'll have a great time before they do. When my home country of Canada wanted to warn kids off drugs, they brought out our most respected citizens, hockey players.
They say that drugs get you high. Well, I get high on playing hockey.
Getting high on hockey is what Canadians call concussions. Another Canadian PSA kept kids safe from drugs with this song.
Don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth, don't you stuff it in your face, don't stuff it in your face.
The big budget anti-drug ads came from America, and none were bigger than cartoon all-stars to the rescue.
It's me. This is my future.
It is if you don't get off those drugs.
It premiered in 1990 during America's war on drugs, when President Bush went on live television to show how easy it was to buy crack from his son's friends. The president felt so strongly, he personally introduced this PSA.
Drugs and alcohol can ruin your life.
Although they are handy for funding your covert wars in Central America, even if adults managed to keep kids away from drugs, there was another, even graver danger lurking nearby.
Sex, sex, teenager, sex. Depraved teenagers, sex jungle.
No PSA tackled sex education with more passion or hairspray than a pro-abstinence PSA hosted by Jason and Justine Bateman. Just a normal brother and sister helping teens not get laid in perfect harmony.
How can I tell if I'm really in love?
Nailed it. The PSA is all about love, which is a confusing topic for teens, and apparently for Justine.
I say to my boyfriend, I'm in love with you. But still, I'm saying so many things. You know, I know what I'm saying, but I don't. You follow? What is love?
Now that's a tough question. So for an answer, she went to the experts, teenagers.
Love.
It's like a white light. You know, it's not, there's no darkness in it, it's just pure white.
I don't think you have to be in love to feel alive, but to feel alive, you have to be in love.
Love is the ultimate fulfillment, and when you're totally fulfilled, it's as if you're on the planet Z of funness.
In the middle of all this teens-plaining is one anecdote that belonged in a very different PSA.
It was love at first sight, but I was only 10 and he was 17.
Let's hear her out.
I guess I passed out or something.
Uh-huh.
But when I woke up, he was carrying me out of the water. And that's when I fell in love.
What a beautiful love story / police testimonial, huh? The awkward tension of that moment was broken up by the sudden appearance of Ted Danson, looking like an experienced lover who's also a virgin at sitting in chairs.
Listen, we're all sexual, but there are lots of ways to show somebody you love them.
I like to think that Ted Danson starts every sentence with, listen, we're all sexual. The brilliance of How Can I Tell If I'm Really in Love is that it combined three things guaranteed to get teens' attention: Batemans, Dansons, and acronyms, or BDAs.
Oh, he was so TM, yeah, he was so TS. And he wondered if she was GIB. He said I'm HTT, and my fantasy is to be ITB of my LTD.
JFC. By the end, viewers were left with more questions than answers. Questions like, should we raise the voting age to 30? Did this count towards Ted Danson's community service? It did. And most importantly, how does Jason Bateman feel about this now?
Thanks, Will. Starring in a PSA might seem like a lot of fun. Maybe all your friends are doing it, even your sister. But gang, it's important to remember that these things don't just go away. They live on the internet forever. So, if someone you love is starring in a PSA, or even thinking about trying one, Tell them to just say no to anything less than 6 figures. That's one to grow on.
I hope you enjoyed that. He cost half our budget. Thanks for watching Memory Hole. See you next time.